I got asked a question and it just kind of led to a whole thought process. But somebody, asked me, well, how do I get people to listen to me? So I'm in a leadership position. How do I get people to listen to me? And I said, if you want people to listen to you, you need to listen to them. It's the opposite of what people think.
You bet.
It's not talk louder if I want you to listen to me. If I want you to listen to me, I need to listen to you. And that kind of opened up this whole idea for me. There's a whole category of these things, right? If I want you to respect me, what do I have to do? I have to treat you with respect.
Yeah.
If I want to have influence over you, what do I have to do? I actually have to allow you to influence me. I have to open my mind up and allow you to influence me. If I just stick with my own ideas, you close your mind as well. If I have a closed mind, you're going to close my mind. If I want you to care about me, what do I have to do? I have to care about you. And by the way, in my opinion, these are components of a relationship. Right?
Yes, definitely.
If we listen to each other, if we don't listen to each other, we don't have a relationship.
Yeah.
If we don't respect each other, we don't have a relationship. If we're not influenced by each other, we don't have a relationship. So if we don't care about each other, obviously we don't have a relationship. So when you want to build a relationship, what do you have to do? You have to listen to the other person. By the way, this applies to your employees. It applies to your kids. It applies to your spouse. It applies to everyone. If you want them to listen to you, you have to listen to them. And you can't just, I'll stop talking as I prepare my counter for what you're saying right now. It's like I'm literally going to listen to what you have to say and try and open up my mind and open up my perspective so that I understand your world as well as I possibly can. I'm going to integrate that into what my thoughts are, and we're going to come to an understanding. We're going to move forward with a better solution. This is why when I was in the military, I never gave orders. I never had to say, hey, everyone, here's what we're doing this. I never had to say that.
Yeah.
Never had to say that. Oh, caveat is we're in a gunfight and, I need you to take your element over that building.
Yeah.
And even then, it's a strong suggestion because I might say, Jordan, take that building over there. You might look back at me and say, negative. I don't say, hey, shut up, you insubordinate bastard.
Right.
No, the reason you're saying that to me is because there's something that you see that I don't see. Because that's the other thing, trust, right? How do I get you to trust me? I have to put trust in you. So the idea of barking orders and that idea that the military or any organization can be run through authoritarian dictatorship, look, you can make it work for a little while. It's not a long-term solution, and that's what we've got to watch out for.
Yeah, well, one of the things I've read in relationship to military history, and this is particularly true with regards to the U.S., is that part of the reason that the U.S. military has been such a formidable force is that a fair bit of responsibility is devolved down the ranks, is that people are expected to use their decision-making power as appropriate with the maximal amount of allowable freedom at their level of authority. And you can imagine why that's much better, because it's the same thing. It's the free market equivalent in the military. If there's 1,000 people and some of them are troops that are on the front line, some of those people on the front line are going to have much more accurate information than the people who are aggregating information at a distance, both temporally and spatially. So you want to open yourself up to being informed by people who have skin in the game and have their eyes open in the immediate circumstance.
We work day and night just to provide you guys with the best content. If you can't help us financially, please subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps us grow.